Torah in 2 minutes-ish. I want to take this weekend when it's hot as the sun and more humid. I want to talk about the moon. It is the 50th anniversary of the moon landing before I was born. And I've always been fascinated with those images that come back from those early days of the space program and following of what the Earth looks like from space, that big blue ball that we're all floating together in on. And what seems to be the implicit message of that, which is that we're all in this together. For all of our differences, for all of our arguments, and all of our debates, we're all in this together. So look, we live in a time which really is in many ways no different from any other time when we debate among ourselves here on Earth. That means the technology we have to communicate those debates, that's changed, but the fact of the debate, that's always the same. And this week in the Torah, we read of the story of Bilam and Balak, and one of the famous lines, Jewishly, one of the famous lines in the Torah occurs this week, Am Yishkon Levado, that the people of Israel are a nation that dwells apart, and that are not reckoned among the nations. We're not counted the same as everybody else. And the message there sometimes is that we're going to be different. And some say we're going to be different and hated. Some say we're going to be different and we're supposed to bring blessing. And really, as you might guess, it's that last read that is most compelling, that we're all in this together, which is what the creation story and those pictures from space communicate. And our mission as a people, the people of Israel, and as individuals, is to attempt to bring blessing to ourselves and to all of humanity through that, because ultimately we're gonna have to find a way to get along in this world together. We are not always going to be the same. That's part of Am Yishkon Levado, that there'll be different nations, and we'll be among those different nations in the world. So given our differences, which are part of how humans are going to operate, we're going to have to find a way to get along. Not everyone we disagree with is crazy. Some people can be convinced to get along with others. Some people can't be. Some people can be reasoned with. Some people can't be. But the key thing is to know that those who we can reason with, we must. And for all of our differences, we absolutely have to find a way to get along, because we are blessed with diversity. That is the implicit and explicit message of the Torah. God creates us differently, and we are supposed to find a way to live peacefully together, even with that fact. So this time, when we both are hyper aware of our differences and have the ability to remember that when you pull back far enough, you see that we're all in this together, we have to find a way to bring blessing to all of us and not to give up on our millennia-old mission to try and find a way to bring blessing to all of humanity. Shabbat Shalom.